Open your eyes.
The official stories are fairy tales for the gullible. When a truth teller or an icon threatens the powerful, they are removed. Then, a cover story is manufactured, accident, suicide, lone gunman, and sold by a compliant media. We see the patterns they ignore, the convenient timing, the missing evidence, the silenced witnesses. The system protects its own. What follows are the real stories behind 8 of their biggest lies. This is the truth they work so hard to bury. John F. Kennedy, 1963. The official conclusion is that Lee Harvey Oswald acted alone. Cover-up allegations form the bedrock of modern conspiracy theory. Theorists argue the forensic evidence, especially the magic bullet, is impossible, necessitating a second shooter. They allege a coordinated cover-up by entities like the CIA, angry over the Bay of Pigs. The Mafia, seeking retaliation against Attorney General Robert Kennedy, or Vice President Lyndon Johnson and allies for a political coup. Key pieces of evidence cited include the Zapruder film, Oswald's Murder by Jack Ruby, and accounts of evidence tampering or destruction, suggesting a high-level plot to hide the true conspirators. Marilyn Monroe, 1962. The official ruling is probable suicide by drug overdose. Cover-up theories allege she was murdered because she possessed dangerous secrets about her relationships with President John F. Kennedy and his brother Robert. Theorists claim powerful figures, potentially the Kennedys themselves, J. Edgar Hoover, or organized crime had her killed and staged the scene. Alleged evidence includes inconsistencies in the time of death reported, a missing phone log, the lack of fingerprints on pill bottles, and the changing statements of those present in her home that night. Princess Diana, 1997. The official finding is a tragic accident caused by a drunk driver evading paparazzi. Cover-up theories claim she was assassinated by elements of the British establishment to prevent her marriage to Dodi al-Fayed, a Muslim, and the potential birth of a mixed-race child into the royal lineage. Alleged evidence includes mysterious bright flashes in the tunnel meant to blind the driver, the high level of carbon monoxide in the driver's blood suggesting a different medical condition, the delayed arrival of emergency services, and the assertion that all relevant surveillance footage was unusable or withheld. Tupac Shakur, 1996, and the Notorious B.I.G. 1997. Both murders remain officially unsolved, linked to the East Coast-West Coast hip-hop rivalry. Cover-up theories allege the killings were orchestrated by powerful music industry figures or corrupt police officers, and that investigations were deliberately sabotaged. For Tupac, theories focus on the role of Death Row Records head Suge Knight. For Biggie, theories often involve corrupt LAPD officers from the Rampart Division. The core cover-up allegation is that law enforcement and industry insiders know the full truth but have suppressed it to protect the powerful or hide their own incompetence or involvement. Michael Jackson, 2009. The official ruling is homicide by his physician, Dr. Conrad Murray, who administered a lethal dose of propofol. Cover-up theories allege Murray was a patsy for a larger conspiracy. Motives theorized include a plot to seize control of Jackson's valuable music catalog, to silence him from exposing industry secrets, or to ensure he performed concerts for financial backers who stood to lose money. Theorists point to the complex dealings around his estate and the involvement of multiple doctors prior to his death as signs of a broader, uninvestigated plot. Whitney Houston, 2012. The official cause is accidental drowning with heart disease and cocaine use as factors. Cover-up theories allege she was murdered by individuals connected to her family, her ex-husband Bobby Brown, or her financial affairs to control her estate. Some theories suggest her death was staged to look like an accident following an intentional or negligent overdose. Alleged evidence centers on the chaotic scene in her hotel suite, the presence of numerous individuals, and long-standing family disputes over her wealth and career management. Prince, 2016. The official cause is an accidental fentanyl overdose. Cover-up theories claim Prince, who was wary of pharmaceuticals, did not knowingly take the drug. He is alleged to have been murdered because he was preparing to expose a high-level pedophile ring in the music industry, or because he was engaged in a fierce battle to reclaim ownership of his master recordings from powerful corporate entities. Theorists highlight the mystery of how he obtained the fentanyl, as no prescription was found in his name, suggesting a third party provided the lethal dose. Jeffrey Epstein, 2019. The official finding is suicide by hanging in his jail cell. Cover-up allegations are that he was murdered to prevent him from testifying and naming his high-profile associates in his sex trafficking ring. This theory posits his death was orchestrated by powerful individuals to ensure their protection. Alleged evidence includes the failure of jail guards to perform checks, the coincidental timing just after court documents named more associates, the malfunctioning cameras in his cell area, and the removal of his cellmate shortly before his death. This case is unique in the widespread public belief in a cover-up, shared by members of Epstein's family and prominent political figures.